Chismosas, we just got an update on the lawsuit that christiannodal just filed in Jalisco against Cazzu, because before, we all know that he was out here just spreading alleged lies, saying that Cazzu did this, Cazzu did that he paid her this amount of money, and he was just dragging the month of May through the mud by saying that all of these alleged things happened all in that month, right? But now we have new details on the lawsuit that's really giving me vibes that he is trying to assassinate Cazzu's character, and we gotta talk about it because this is tea. Now here's the tea, chismosas. As we all know, this lawsuit first came to light on a show called Ventaneando. Now, Pati Chapoy, who was the person that broke the news, essentially was saying that christiannodal had paid child support, that he gave all of the money in cash to Cazzu because she didn't want to pay taxes on the child support. That's basically the only thing that she said about the lawsuit. Like, she was just trashing Cazzu. But it seems like it's a lot deeper than that, because I just got information that in the lawsuit, he is actually accusing Cazzu of misusing the money. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it's really quite simple. christiannodal was saying that he gave 12 million pesos to Cazzu so she could take care of their child, food, clothing, anything like that you would use child support for. But now he's saying that he feels like she was misusing that money and that it wasn't going towards his daughter's future, but it was really being used by her for other maybe nefarious reasons. I feel like this news hadn't really made it out there because it's very obvious if you go accusing your baby mama of not using the funds correctly that people are going to turn on you. They're going to be like, you're just salty, you're XYZ. So obviously they were trying to push the agenda that Cazzu was lying about child support to begin with, and not just about how she was misusing it. I find it very funny how on Ventaneando, she was trying to make it seem like Cazzu came out and said that he wasn't paying child support. And she never said that. And I've covered this many, many times. She never said that. She said that it was questionable whether that was enough money, like if he was paying enough, because it's supposed to be 20 to 30%, I believe, of your income that you give your child for child support. And obviously, he's a millionaire. So we all know that whatever amount he was giving her cash, it was probably in his best interest, because if they would have actually taken it to court, he would have had to pay way more money, obviously. The lawsuit goes on to say that he wants to make sure that the funds are being used appropriately, and that she is trying to arrange for Inti to get her Mexican citizenship or something along those lines. I'm really wondering who is pushing him to do all of this, because this is not making him look good and it's not proving anything. He's out here saying that she forced him to give her the cash just so they don't have to deal with other stuff. But I really feel like this is just making him seem more like a tool, and even dumber, because he just keeps mentioning these things that happened in the month of May that do not track with any of the dates that he's given before. So obviously it's a whole mess. Anyways, all that being said, I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.